Hi guys, Todd here again with TW Home Show. Today we're here back at my channel to look at these two vehicles I own, two beautiful vehicles, the 2020 Kia Sedona and the 2015 Corvette Stingray Z51. And unfortunately, with our new purchase, one of these has to go. Now this was a difficult decision for my wife to make. It was easy for me, and there was no other choice. The Kia had to go in this case. And we're back. And yes, guys, we did make the decision to go ahead and buy our first EV vehicle, the Tesla Model 3. We bought it in a metallic charcoal color. I'll give you the details here in a minute. I'll show you our order page and how the process kind of was. I'll take you partially through it, but I'm curious to know if any of you are interested in purchasing an EV vehicle as your next replacement vehicle down the road. It would be interesting to hear if anybody else is feeling like my wife and I, where we're thinking the price of gasoline just keeps going up and we wanted to do this in the past, and this just helped make our decision for us. So leave your comments below in the comment section if you're thinking or possibly thinking about purchasing an EV in the future for your next vehicle. All right, so what I did do in preparation for our Tesla Model 3 was to install some sort of charging system setup, and the Tesla's going to be parked right here in the first spot of the garage, and I hired an electrician to do this. I don't like to go into live breaker boxes, so I hired the electrician just to be safe, and I put this 240, this is a 1450, I think it's a NEMA 1450 outlet socket right here, and I had them put in a breaker right here, 50 amp breaker right there. It's labeled as 50 amp, but it's actually, it's 260 post, double 60 posts right there, able to handle up to 50 amps. And then I asked him, hey, while you're here, could you, how much to install another one? Is there any discount? And he said, yeah, I can knock $200 to $300 off. So I had him install another one, which is right here. So I've got two. I future-proofed the garage here. So in case we get another Tesla. Also, guys, when we park our RV out here, when we're working on it or getting ready a day or two before, packing it up for a trip from our home in Florida, we can have full 50 amp hookup for our RV. So that makes it like a double pleasure to have these outlets installed here. All right, guys, I'm going to take you a little bit through our order just to show you the model we ordered with all the options and accessories and the time frame we're looking at until we may receive the vehicle. And also I'm going to include, now I've watched several YouTubers that had recently purchased or within the last few years purchased a Tesla for themselves, especially the Model 3, which we purchased, and what accessories I felt were important to have starting from day one. So stay tuned, we'll take a look at that now. As you can see here, I logged into Tesla.com, and right here, this is the home page, and they're showing off the Model 3 currently. This is the most affordable model that you can get currently. The second model is the Model Y, which is like a mini SUV. I thought the Model Y would probably be more of a better fit for my wife. She likes to sit up higher in vehicles. That's why we got the minivan, and for more storage capacity, especially with carrying our puppy doggies with us. So, but I think this will have enough room, because if you look at the trunk in the Model Y, it's pretty spacious, and you can always fold the back seats down in case you want to go get some hardware or something at the hardware store. You still have access to larger room and storage. So I went in here just last week, went into Model 3 after I decided, debating between the two, the Model 3 and the Model Y. And I came in here and it says order now at the bottom. And so I clicked on order now, and here you come up. And this is the same page I had. Estimated delivery May of 2022, which I was okay. It's middle of March now, and a couple months away. Sounds good to me. So I switched this to purchase price, and I saw the rear wheel drive, $46,999. That looks pretty like a pretty nice price, but it doesn't have the same range as the Model 3 long range right here, 54. So this is like $8,000 more. And if you click here, then you only get 267 miles of range on a full battery. And I was like, no, we might be driving to our investment property, vacation property up in Kentucky where we store our RVs sometimes. So we're gonna need a larger battery. So this switched it up. If you go to long range here, and we had to sacrifice and pay a little bit more here. So I went with that, and then the paint, both of us don't prefer white. I mean, it's a nice color. It's a pearl white. It's not like a plain white. It's a pearl multi-coat. And I don't know how they can get away with giving that multi-coat pearl for no additional cost. So if you go to this Midnight Silver Metallic, this is no additional cost either. And this is the one we chose, this Midnight Silver Metallic. I just like it. It's kind of close to the van and kind of similar to the Corvette with the shark gray. It looks pretty sleek and sporty to me. Now, if you go over here to the blue, the deep blue metallic, you got to pay $1,000 more. With black, you got to pay $1,500 more. And with red, $2,000 more. Now, neither one of us liked red. Black is okay, but living in Florida, black is it's too much for the heat and sun down here. It's just really, really hot in a black vehicle. So we went with our silver metallic. And then wheels, and I was like, don't really prefer those wheels. But I saw other YouTube videos after I made the order, and the wheels that are underneath the hubcap are actually okay. And you can get a hubcap delete accessory option where you pull those boring hubcaps off and have lug nut covers and just a little center cap with the Tesla T on it to replace these. But these give you more range mileage. I'm going to show you. Click to these wheels. Estimated range says 334 miles. This 358 miles. So it's not much difference, but there is a difference. So I went with these upgraded wheels that added another $1,500 to our ticket price, but I like them a little bit better. It's a personal preference, and there's not too many options that you can pick out on a Tesla website on any Tesla vehicle. Just like this interior, you either got black included or white, you pay $1,000 more. And with our doggies and stuff, I decided to get the black, which didn't add any additional cost. And full self-driving, it would be great if I had all the money in the world. I would go ahead and just tuck this into my cart, add that. No problem at all, but we didn't add the full self-driving. But it still comes with autopilot, which is pretty close to full self-driving. It's a lot better than your standard speed control on a regular ICE vehicle. So here it is, and then we continued to payment, and then we got the screen to where we were all done, and here you go. You pick out, you're going to pay cash, lease, or loan. We actually did a loan on it, or we applied I applied for the loan, and we got the loan approved and all, depending on our trade-in of the Kia Sedona van, which is imminent. We've got lots of buyers that put it out on Kelley Blue Book. Lots of dealers have contacted me, including the dealer I used to work for before I retired. So I have many options to go ahead and sell that Kia Sedona to somebody before. But we're going to keep it because we need a second vehicle to run errands in and stuff around town until 2 or 3 months until the delivery of our new Tesla Model 3. But that's how it stands today. And next I'm going to show you some of the accessories that I found out watching other fella Tesla owners on their YouTube channels. And I picked out some of the few important accessories that I think I want to have. I'll probably pre-order them before the car comes in. Those are just the few I'm going to show you that you should have before you take this thing out of your driveway for the first time, just to keep it protected. Stay tuned. Here's my accessory list, and I have it in my Amazon account, and I just go shopping, and after watching YouTube reviews and stuff like that, and I'll watch reviews on them to see which one's got the better review, and I'll also actually check the Amazon reviews, as you can see, to make sure they're at least 4 stars. I try to anyway. So the first thing up was the Superliner Tesla Model 3 floor mats. So if you look at these actually I've already purchased a set of these, and they should be arriving today. But I like these because they have the lip on them. They're about 160 bucks. But this will protect your floor carpet. And I want to make sure I have a set of these durable weatherproof floor mats for the Tesla before we even take it out on day one. I don't want the carpet to get ruined. This is for the luggage compartment area right here. It even says Model 3 on it. And so if I want to go out and get a bag of salt for the pool or for water softener, I can throw it in the back in the trunk, and it's going to be protected. And you just take these out when you're doing a car wash and just hose them off. So I think that was a good buy right there, especially for a first purchase. Now the second thing I got was this, or I didn't get this one yet, but the dog seat cover for back seat. We did have one for the minivan, but it's already kind of one of the seams split out, and the doggies get their paws stuck in that seam that has split out. But this looks like a good one. It's got a zipper to actually reach back there if you have to get to the doggies, and it's a screen so they can still see you and still get some of the air coming from the air vents up front. And it looks like a pretty good purchase with 10,000 ratings, and it's got 4.5 stars, and it's waterproof, and it looks like it's soft for the doggies. So I like that purchase right there that we're gonna make here shortly. And if we go back to my list, we'll see I'm looking to pick up this charging cable holder with chassis bracket for the Tesla Model 3 and the Model Y or X or S. So this charger actually comes included with your purchase of the Model 3, but it doesn't come with these brackets here. As you can see, this bracket is holding the Model 3 charger and the actual plug unit, and you can wrap this around kind of like a hose bib holder right here, like that. So that will go in the corner of my garage near my breaker box where you saw earlier, and hold everything nice and neat and keep my garage nice and neat. And look at this, it's only what, 22 bucks. So you can't beat that. It's gonna keep my garage looking nice and tight. So let's go back to my first purchase list. And the last thing on the list is this wheel trim protector kit. Now, look, this is what happens. And you can look up on YouTube some of the owners that recently purchased their Model 3s, Model Ys. The rims on these and tires they're matched with, the rim actually sticks out further than the tire. So you can easily curb these things. That would be horrible. So these protectors go on here. I ordered black to go with the rims, so it will look similar to this actual picture here, before and after, except I don't want the before to happen. That's why I want to get this product before anything happens, and it just wraps around your rim like this and protects the edge of your rims, your aluminum rims. And you can get these in multiple colors. I just got mine in black to match the tire color, the rubber tire. So this thing I think is a must-have. After you watch a few YouTube videos, look up wheel rash on Model 3 or Model Y Tesla, and you'll see the nightmares that have happened to people. So I'm going to go ahead and go for this, even though it's close to 50 bucks. You're going to pay more than 50 bucks to repair a rim that you've curbed. Trust me. So that's what I got. That's everything on my Tesla first purchase list as far as accessories go. And guys, I want to thank you, and I want to remind you that I'm going to be coming back, especially moving forward up to my Tesla purchase. I always say my Tesla purchase, but it's actually my wife's vehicle. I'm excited about it because I like smart home and technology stuff. She doesn't really get into that. So I'm going to be actually guiding you all along the way of our purchase and into our Tesla as we get it. So if you've got one on order, or if you just recently purchased one, make sure to bookmark my page, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you can get all future videos, especially on my Tesla. I do lots of other stuff on my channel, but I'll actually create a Tesla playlist. So if you've come in here late and you just purchased your Tesla, say it's in 2023 or something in the future, go to my playlist, the Tesla playlist on my channel, and just start from the beginning. And we're gonna just take this thing all the way through. And I hope a lot of you join me. So guys, thank you for joining me again today, and I'll see you on the next video.